Welcome to Grover Load. A couple weeks ago, Gamers Nexus did put out a video about LG's annoyingness of installing junkware while you plug your monitor in, and it, takes over your computer and tells you to install McAfee and everything else. Well, that is the simplified version, a lot of it. But the annoying part is that this is even allowed. So we'll take just an overlook of what kind of really happened. I know Gamers Nexus is still looking into it. I can't wait to see that video. But I wanted to do something more dedicated because I think this is the um, part of the software and the OS role that Microsoft's allowing a lot of these things to be able to kind of take over and annoy the user, right? Microsoft started this down the whole ad thing. When Microsoft wanted to get ads into your PC, this was the whole start. And then we went and we saw where there's a BIOS option. If you looked at some of my BIOS videos now, where you'll get a pop-up inside the OS saying, hey, do you want to install this? Well, there's a BIOS option to disable that sometimes, not all the times, but that's to install the manufacturer of the motherboard's software. And a lot of times this software isn't written very well. Okay, all the time this software isn't written well. There is, security flaws, other issues. We've seen issues out there with all the lighting software as well, of how poorly that is designed. And it's becoming more and more, and I think this might have pushed it over the edge where the LG monitors are plugging it in and then having a whole bunch of stuff, and they want to send all the data over. They want you to then buy the McAfee stuff. They want you to continue to put this in, and so that they're making money on you after you bought the product. And they're doing it in such a distasteful way that it's just annoying, and it makes people turned off at wanting to use these devices and wanting to still buy from those manufacturers. And I think that is one thing that manufacturers are not understanding, right? I've looked at some of these issues, of these pop-ups. I mean, I was getting a whole bunch of pop-ups on this. I had a friend that had given me an LG monitor, and I've built them some computers and stuff, and that's what my kids use, a 32-inch 1440p monitor. It's been great. And then all of a sudden my wife is going and saying, why am I getting all these pop-ups? She had to use it for a little bit. It's my kid's computer, but she was hopping on. That was when we were transitioning laptops and stuff. And she's just like, why is we're getting all these McAfee pop-ups? This is so annoying. And I started taking a look at it, and I noticed that there was an LG app popping up stuff, and then I also noticed that there was stuff in the browser trying to do the notifications and everything else for all these pop-ups, and you removed it, and all of a sudden it goes away. It operates as it should have. And I get that you may want, an interface to be able to upgrade your firmware of your monitor and an application there. But when you're starting to inject and starting to go above and beyond what the app needs to do, which is just upgrade the firmware, and then you're starting to send data, personalized data of what the computer's doing. The TVs do this too, right? Where they're trying to send all that data back. Granted, there's opt-outs, but they should only be opt-ins, right? We should be starting from an opt-in scenario, not an opt-out scenario, and then it should be easy to see as well. So, and everything's got to be clear. And the obfuscation of all this, of these things that are happening, I think it was just, LG is putting this stuff out there that's one, annoying, and then you had all this other stuff you did. What did you expect? There's going to be pushback. And Microsoft enabling this is the wrong approach, right? There should be a much different scenario of how this is, right? If Microsoft wants a world where your motherboard, monitor, mouse, keyboard, any peripheral out there that you plug into the computer can install stuff, and then it's got to be 100%, don't send any data, very, very private, does what it needs to be, keep up, and if they have bounty programs, or make sure that they all have bounty programs, make sure that anything that goes into those bounty programs are fully fixed in a sufficient time frame. Microsoft can control that, right? if you don't want it to auto install, then people just have to go to the website, right? And I don't like companies being able to just go and control things on my computer, right? That's not my computer, right? I want things to install when I install them, not when they decide, hey, we want this stuff now. But if you're going to have something for the user that maybe you think that they can benefit from it, it's got to be in a way that it doesn't have another entry point of where I'm going to get a phone call and saying, why is it doing something like that, right? My wife wants the computer just to work. My kids want the computer just to work. They don't want to have to deal with of why something now is happening because, like, I know what my wife was doing on there. She wasn't even going online. She was just looking at photos, right? That's what she's trying to do and go through photos. So she's like, why is this happening? Why is this popping up when I'm trying to get something else done? And that is a problem when you have stuff like this popping up, and all of a sudden, guess what? People are going to get annoyed. People are going to be like, you know what? This is not what I want. This is not, allowing me to get my work done. And in the end, technology itself, the reason why there's pushback with AI, the reason why there's pushback with this, with pop-ups and everything else, no right to repair and everything else, there's one main reason, is people want technology and tech companies and everything else to fade in the background so they can get their stuff done. And if this is popping up in front, sending data and everything else, guess what that's not doing? Not allowing. Letting people just to get stuff done. If there's ads popping up on your TV or in your OS, guess what that's doing? Not letting things get done. If BMW is popping an ad up on your car, what's that not doing? I paid a lot of money and it's not letting me do what I want to get done. And right to repair, right? Something broke, I want to be able to repair it, and you go through and they're like, well, warranty void if warranty void if removed and all this other junk, right? What does that do? Oh, you can't. We're going to make sure that you have to obey by our rules if you want anything repaired, or we just got a junk and you got to buy new. Now all of a sudden, guess what that happened? The user was not able to get their work done. And the more that this happens, the more people are going to have pushback on it. When AI gets stuff wrong and puts people down the wrong way, right? AI is done like this thing will be able to help you get more done. When it doesn't do that, it's not on the right path. I mean, I use AI every day, right? And I was using it today and asking it a couple questions, and it didn't even know about products that were out yet, that have been out for over a year. And I'm going, well, I had a little fun with it, right? I'll say, you're wrong, and I'm right. And then it'll say, oh, but of course you are, right? Because I know I'm right. So I, I even give it the web pages. So it can just be like, oh, you are right. This is a product there. Like, it's not helping me get stuff done, right? And for what I wanted, did I have to use AI for this? No, I just thought it would be fun. And sometimes I like to pick on AI a little bit because it does dumb stuff like this, and if it's not going to help me out and make it easier, well, it's going to get a little picked on. But back to LG side of things, and when Microsoft has to come out and then go through, you know what, we don't want all this pop-up stuff on our OS, right? What was the head of Windows and Devices was on LG, right? They're removing this, but it's already out there. The damage is done. It is out there, and LG is collecting that data and everything else. And how concerned is Microsoft with this? Because this does not reflect well on Microsoft. I think everyone's focused on LG, rightfully so, that they've done something wrong and they should be punished for that, right? And consumers, and by punishment, whatever it needs to be, people not buying their monitors, the people, deciding to be annoyed and talk about this so that, more people that might be considering monitor may look elsewhere. But I think the other side of it is that Microsoft doesn't look good either. And the problem is that with Microsoft, you're trying to get out of a hole you already dug, right? You have performance issues. You have gaming side stuff where we've seen that, hey, this is not, working great. You have game mode that you're trying to get better in that. You've had bugs in the software repeatedly every single OS update. you've gotten the name Microsoft with how buggy the software has been in Windows, and you keep having this, and then you enable something like this that allows LG to install when, right, because you have an LG monitor, and then you have an issue with a whole bunch of pop-ups on your PC. That doesn't look good for them, right? And if Microsoft wants to get better on performance and everything else, and they keep saying some good stuff, but when you have stuff like this and you release it out, there's a disconnection in that ability of understanding what actually needs to be going on, that you're giving a chance to all the competitors, which I think is great, where Linux can say, you know what, we don't have that. Here's what you can do to update your firmware OS. We got a better way, right? It opens up pathways for other OSs to take off, and I actually think that's a good thing. I think the path that we're currently down is making Linux, and they've said, this will be the year of the Linux desktop. We're getting closer to that than ever before, and it's all because of Windows. It's not because of anything else. And you look at the whole market here of everything else, where disk to digital, or no more digital, no more disk copies and everything else, and pushing people in a certain way. There becomes pushback, and where consumers want to have wins, they're going to want to have those wins, and it looks like this is going to be one of those areas where customers do not want to continue to have to deal with poor software that automatically gets installed in their computers for it. And I think that that's a good line to have, because I get annoyed by it. I know I disable install the motherboard junk every single time that happens, because it's absolutely pointless most of the time, all the time. I don't have it on anything, so I think it's pointless all the time. I think there's some sort of scenarios or if you want to change the lighting where it's required, but now we even have some third-party lighting apps that do a better job, that are even better designed, so you kind of use that stuff. But that's my whole little talk on LG annoyances of this whole pop-up of Microsoft allowing it. Let me know what your thoughts are below. If you like it, let me know. I get it, right? The firmware, especially on these newer monitors, you need to sometimes you need to update them, right? They're not exactly tested, and hopefully your monitor is supported enough where it still gets updates, right? If you had a dome monitor like me, you're regretting that you bought that thing because of the issues that you still have with it today, right? And them not, doing the updates and ignoring your support requests and everything else of where stuff is. So there's other options out there, but do you have to go with the LG then? Do you have to go with monitor brands that are not not consumer friendly, let alone just being somewhat consumer friendly, right? No, I think that's where we're in a point right now where we have a lot of those other options, and maybe use it. I get it. There's still a lot of panels out there that still come with LG, but if you're not buying directly from LG, maybe that's enough to show that, hey, we're going in a different direction. So let me know what your thoughts are on this topic below. Thank you for watching Gray Overload and helping this channel grow. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that bell icon, as it really does help out the channel. And another one of my videos does as well. And until next time, God bless.